Hey everyone, it's Jane from Your Weight Loss coming at you. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Oh, I love this. Here I am just sick again. Although every time I listen to us, I feel like my voice is not my voice, but I'm like, you just have to create self-awareness that this is your voice.
I think if every time you listen, you feel like that's not your voice, then maybe it's your voice.
Yeah, exactly. Not every time, but especially on a podcast. I'm like, oh, why do I sound not nasally, but kind of? Maybe I just have a nasally voice. I'm sorry, everyone.
I mean, I think it's better than my voice. When I listen to my voice in the show, did you know, I feel like I was yelling and yelling at a high pitch.
Oh, Piper.
Yeah, actually, we could add that to our notes that we took yesterday about improvement. Get Alicia to control her voice. Like, I
Shut
don't need
up.
to yell. There's a microphone.
Oh, I did not feel that way that night. And I
Yeah.
don't think that anyone felt that. That did not come out in the comments, everyone. Oh, that's funny. Hey, you know what? It's our first podcast recording since our show. So thank you, everyone. This comes out actually September 29th, Leash, this podcast. So if you did purchase, you can no longer purchase the recording, but you have until Saturday night to watch, you guys. So sometimes Sunday, we're going to close the shop. So make sure that if you did purchase the Choose You virtual recording, that you watch it before Sunday morning, you guys. Prioritize that in the next 48 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still like on a high from it. Like I'm
Are
still
you?
like, yes, I'm still like looking at pictures and people are currently watching it. So like we get a couple posts every day where people are like almost peed my pants. Like
Yeah.
it's just so fun.
I know it is pretty fun. I'm really happy we decided to keep the recording alive. You know what I mean? Not just for that night. I think that
Yeah,
was that's fun for us to have even more people watching. And I feel like people really appreciated the content,
I agree.
like motherhood, the laughing. Some people cried. A lot of people cried. Some people said we didn't make them cry enough. I'm like, it all depends on that mood that night. You know what I
It's
mean?
hard to like, we nailed funny for sure. I mean, were we too funny? Is that a thing?
It's not a thing. Absolutely not. Never too funny.
I actually sent Romeo a message today just to say, because he like reshared something in our stories.
Okay.
And I just said, like, thank you so much for being a part of our night. Like, legit. I said the crowd went wild and like I literally had no idea. And it was like such an epic way to end the show. And I just said thank you. So that was nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. I'm actually going to send him, I think I might send him like a screen recording of that part where I tell you that we have a surprise
Yes.
so that he can hear the crowd. You know what I
Yes.
mean? That's
He's
fun.
actually, they're on tour right now.
I know, I saw that. So, okay, so Tor is back on for CatNat. You guys know that we absolutely love CatNat, and our dream is to one day partner up with them. But yeah, no, I saw that they were on tour. I saw that they were in Montreal. I saw Noah because I follow Noah, who's the
Tour
manager.
manager.
Yeah. So I saw that he was with Romeo at a grocery store in
Yeah.
Montreal. And
Yeah.
I was like, Montreal is pretty close. It's pretty close from here.
I love that. Like, if you know how we did that game, how much of a creep are you? We could do that with Kat and Nat. And because we
Yeah,
like we know the name of their tour manager.
exactly. And he just got engaged, and sometimes the fiance comes. Like, nah, not for sure. We know a lot of shit about them.
Did you
Um,
notice their outfits that they're wearing? That they're going for all leather this tour, I think.
oh, I did not see.
And
Okay.
they had hot pink, and Nat was wearing the exact same shoes as me, but in pink. The shoes I wore on stage at our show, the black ones, she has the exact same pair in pink.
Oh, well, I mean, we are one. We are one,
We really are.
like for real.
Mhm.
Um, okay, well, I mean, we just feel like, and at the end of the day, I'm like, imagine a tour with them. Like we could be their opening act because definitely people know them more than us, but their crowd would be so happy that we're there. Oh, did you also listen to their podcast where they got feedback from their people of what they want more out of their show?
I
And they want
did.
more of them talking?
I did, and less of the cheesy friendship stuff,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
and I had those same thoughts.
Yeah, no, agreed. We just want more of you talking. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We
Yeah,
just
they
want
have that
more of you
camaraderie
talking.
and they have that like back and forthness.
Yes, exactly. And she's like, why do you want guys want more of us talking? Like you hear us talk all the time. Oh, I see what you're saying. The leather.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love how tight and short they go.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks great on
Yeah.
that. Oh
And I
my
think it's so
God.
fun. The color, I love the gloves. I'm like, yes.
Oh, they're rocking it. Oh,
Don't they
I
look great?
love this. Yeah, they look fantastic. They look fantastic. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm gonna have to send them a message. Okay, so what else is happening? I slept like a baby, 10 full hours, 9 to 7.
That is what dreams are made of.
Yeah, my eyes are zero burning. I'm just so refreshed. I'm still sick, but not tired. Not sick and tired, just
Okay.
sick.
Okay. You just,
Exactly.
you're fighting that cold, eh? But Jose doesn't do sick, guys. Sick is like unacceptable.
I feel like, well, yeah, you're one to talk. We're both people that don't like, I feel like, okay, I'm sick. Cool, 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 cool. It just means that basically I have less energy to do what I usually do, but I still do what I usually do. So I still have 2 spin classes today and like whatever, but like, it's just like, I'm not at my best,
Here's what I think I find funny about your sickness is like, if it's not gone in 24 hours, you're like, I don't understand what's happening. Why? Like, you're just like, you're like, okay, now done. Check. I'm sick. Now it's done. Like you expect and you expect that to be accomplished with changing nothing in your life.
It's not true. I went to bed super early. I think more sleep is important.
So
And
proud.
and I had to fight guilt though. I had to fight guilt last night, but like I almost fell asleep on the couch and Jeff was running and it was only 9 p.m. and I knew that he was not going to be happy. He didn't say that he wasn't happy, but that's my guilt. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I feel guilty for going to bed. And then I was like, after choose you, I'm like, absolutely, Mapo, like I'm a fucking human being. Like I can go to bed though.
I have some questions about running. Does he do it with his shirt off?
He does do it with his shirt off.
Perfect.
Yeah, everything's really, really good. He has lost a lot of weight. I don't know if you noticed. Have you noticed? Like he's lost like 12 pounds. Like that's like a lot.
Oh,
like,
wow.
you know what yeah. It's like the thinnest he's been in a long time, but it's just like he burns so much energy every day with exercise, with his biking. And he's not eating more. You know what I mean? Although and yesterday we went to lunch at Pita Pit and he came home at 6 p.m. We had lunch at 11:30.
Oh
and
my
he
gosh.
he was like, do you have more rice? Like, so I made him rice and like these let's just call them pizza pockets. They're not pizza pockets, but I'm just not going to go into like, they're like stuffed things that you put in the oven, whatever. So I did 2 of those plus a lot of white rice. And he was like, make more rice. Like, I just like need so much right now, energy, poor buddy. So I make him more rice. And then, I was like, did you eat at all this afternoon? He's like, I don't snack in the afternoon. Like, so those were the 2 things that like, well, he had breakfast in the morning. He's like, I'm not. I'm like, were you hungry while driving? Like, I'm just like trying to understand his like hunger cues. He's like, I don't get like this, like at 3 p.m. hunger moment. But he's like, at 6 p.m., it's like his body's so used to doing 2 big meals, like a big lunch and a big supper. And then clearly he has like a snack at night now after his running. But anyways, yeah, he clearly is not, consuming as much energy as he burns when he like moves his body so much, and he still like brings like 3 Cliff bars, which are like 300 calories each when he goes biking, but he comes back and his watch is like, you've burned 2,300 calories because you did 90 kilometers of, it's like, c'est exagéré.
Oof.
But he doesn't do it for the calorie burning. You know what I mean? Like he like really enjoys it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
like
it'll go down for winter.
It's like part of his like extreme
Personality.
Extreme excel.
Yeah, it's all about excel. Like he has an app and he like competes within the app.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't understand exercising. Like he wants to exercise for his health. Absolutely. But competing is a big part of it.
I also feel like he's not a person that is like competitive necessarily with other people. I feel like he's more competitive with himself.
Oh, 1,000%. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, with this, he has an app where he knows a lot of people on the app and they're all like kind of putting in their workout and then they kind of compare their speed and whatever. But like, it definitely is like, he's not like, I need to do better than that person because I didn't do as good. He's like, I need to do better than what I did, Oh yeah, no, he's like totally always excelling since birth. Anyways,
it's really too bad that the husband that's willing to strip isn't Jeff.
You're right.
I actually got some comments when people were talking. They were like, it'd really be good if Jeff was the stripper. My mom actually was asking.
He definitely has a good body for it. That's definitely for sure. Like him in underwear is like really good. You know what I mean? Everything's tight.
Yeah, his butt.
his
and
butt.
his abs.
Yeah, he like has that body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was saying was, yeah, he's like so lean right now. So like everything is very lean, you know? So yeah, all the abs are there and
Interesting.
really muscly legs.
Interesting.
Yeah, he has good genes as well, you know? Very good genes.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Could still be overweight. I'm not saying that he looks that way. I mean, we've all seen the TikTok of the Jeff. Should I be getting back on TikTok, Alicia?
I don't know, Jose. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like shit.
Then
I
don't
don't
do
want
it.
to.
Don't
I
do
know. I'm like, oh, and I don't know why. So I need to go deep into it. Like, why does that make me feel icky? And there's so much that I'm creating on Instagram that could be repeated on TikTok, but it's like TikTok has like not shown me any validation in the past. Like, so I gave it my all. Like, you remember that, like after like June, July, August, like gave it my all and was like, yeah, people are loving the TikToks that I'm doing, but they're not like, we're not getting more followers. We're not getting, you know, so, but then everything was like happening on Instagram. So I really enjoy the Instagram life.
And it's not like, I know that we got a lot of followers from TikTok. I do know that we have current members that are like, I found you on TikTok.
I know.
Which is amazing. But I don't feel like this massive growth on TikTok necessarily made a massive growth in our business.
I would disagree for 2020. I mean, obviously starting our TikTok was like definitely
it helped. It for sure helped our numbers and stuff, but it's not like it's resting on TikTok alone. Like,
no, oh, absolutely not. No, well, nothing rests on one thing alone.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
no,
it's
but
all
like
the things.
if we went off Instagram, imagine if we went off Instagram.
Oh, but no. They
would
wouldn't know
miss
what we're
us.
doing. I would miss me.
I was actually really upset with the amount of Instagramming you'd been doing over the last couple of days. I'm like, she is sick, you guys. Like she is sick. Where is she? Tap, tap, tap. Where is she? What time did she go to bed?
Where's her face? That's funny. Alicia sends me a message. She goes, your Instagram is telling me nothing. How are you doing? And I was like, my Instagram was full all day, but it was not full of my face. It was just full of like either posts or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's how I know something's up.
Yeah. I definitely had no energy Sunday, Monday. Yesterday was better. And even then, like, man, but today you'll see a difference already. It's only 9 a.m. and I did so good. Already spoke to the people. It's crazy how it like takes your energy, huh? When you're like,
it really does.
Holy man, you can only do so much.
Next topic. We've seen your teeth little braids there.
Oh, right.
How's it going with not putting your hair in a bun?
It's going well. Yeah. No, things are good. Hair's feeling healthy. So they switched my Oribe products and it's like not the same. It's like insane right now.
Okay. They did the same for me.
Okay.
They gave me that mask. And did you use the shampoo conditioner?
Yes, I don't think we have the same even then. I think that for me, they really like, because I saw your picture, there's like red on yours.
Okay, yeah.
Mine is like, so I think mine is like hydrating. Like my hair is so dry. Hydrating. My whole face needs hydration. Is
it that same brand though? Is it the same brand?
Oribe, absolutely. Yes. Okay. They have so many different types because they had given me Oribe before and just, I didn't like it. And they're like, you know, that there's multiple different Oribe. So then I was like, I just feel like it's not giving me that soft feel after putting my conditioner, let's say. So they gave me the serum, which kind of plays like the number 3 Olaplex. Now that shit is good, you know, and we just like talked about my routine. I also ordered one of those satin hats. Cannot wait to take a picture and put it on the internet when I get it.
To like wear to bed.
Yes. I think that's the best way to go. That's
smart.
Yeah. It's like a way for me to bring that anywhere. Right. And also like that I don't need like a whole satin thing. And then I like have to walk, like I spit on it when I sleep and like, is it really actually comfortable on my face, you know?
Okay.
So I'm into that. I also ordered this really nice, like, organizer because I have so much beauty counter and like so much, And I was like, and I saw Janielle had like this really nice, like setup for her shit. And I'm like, obviously going to order and I have so much more that's coming in the mail. So I'm like, I just need to organize all my stuff. So I'm really excited for that to come. It's Amazon. It should be here.
Organizing like that. Like I actually got turned on in that moment.
No, I see it. I see it. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, no, for
Okay,
sure.
you're going to have to share that with us. We'll share that link when this podcast comes out because people are going to want to know about, they're going to want the silk pillow. Although Amazon's so annoying, They won't let you share links. We're not important enough. I don't know if you noticed that.
Stop it. That's a dumb
Yeah.
business thing from them.
Yeah, because they have like I'm assuming this. They have like an Amazon, like you can be an Amazon person, but
Affiliates.
you have to be like
Yeah.
a person.
You have a blue tick.
Yeah. And so when I try and add an Amazon link to Instagram story, it won't let me. It says the link is like too long. So I think they do it on purpose so it can't be added.
That's not cool. I think that's actually not smart. Like it's not a good business tactic.
I don't know.
Okay, cool. Okay, another thing we have to say before I forget is that joining your weight loss before September or October 1st, let's just say that, you have 2 more days to use our 20% off, you guys, on memberships of 4 months, 6 months, and a year. Listen, if you've never tried your weight loss, what we recommend is definitely the fall promo that ends in 2 days. So 20% off of the 4-month membership. And that means that basically you have 4 months for $135. It's like $1.50 a day. Like, I don't know, like, what else can we do to make you realize how amazing this could be?
Yeah. If you've been humming and hawing, you just need to do 1, 2, 3, go for it, be a part of it, finish the year with us. I actually love this time of year as with your weight loss as well. Like I love going through the fall, I love new fall recipes, casseroles, muffins. And the holidays are fun too with us.
Yes, the holidays are fun. I just feel like you know what I feel like during this time of year, we add so much value to people's mindset. So the reason why I would say that is because I think people need a different mindset around Halloween. I think people need a different mindset around Thanksgiving. I think that people need a different mindset around the holidays. And so it's quite interesting to me that people are only willing to kind of embark in this type of journey in January where everything's so weight loss friendly. And when they really need this content is this time of year. And I think that's what we add value to these people is like, they think that, first of all, they're going to lose weight, but it's that they're so worried that it won't be enough, that it won't be, that it's not perfect. And I'm like, you have to actually learn that nothing is perfect. Like they're not recognizing that they have so many limiting beliefs around what it should look like to lose weight and what they need to lose weight as well. And this is the perfect time for that.
It's actually crazy when I look back now with the mindset I have now, the like fear and anxiety that I would have had around my birthday, Halloween, Thanksgiving, the holidays, like you just mentioning it, I actually realized how ridiculous it is to be like afraid of a mini chocolate bar.
Oh, absolutely.
And like knowing what I know now, knowing that I'm fully in control, knowing that I actually eat like 2.
Oh, she froze for a second there. Oh, I hate that it does that. But at least according to the last podcast, you guys still hear me while she stays frozen. So that's good. Okay. So we ended your sentence with, you actually eat 2.
At least 2 mini chocolate bars a day.
A day.
So it's like, when I get to Halloween, I'm not like, I control myself because I have access to that all the time. I've created an abundance mindset around mini chocolate bars.
Yeah. Did you see that Beth Fitness? If you know who Beth Fitness is, everyone, you know who Beth Fitness. It's either you know her or you don't, but she's doing a challenge, which I enjoy. She's doing like basically eat 1 chocolate bar a day until Halloween so that you can recognize that like when Halloween comes, you're probably not going to binge on that chocolate. So I really enjoyed that little challenge that she gave her followers. At first, I wasn't sure what she was doing with that. And then I was like, oh, I like her. I mean, I do enjoy her thought process. I do enjoy what she has to offer. And there's definitely value in her content. But that for me was like, oh, that's smart. Like, at the end of the day, you should just give yourself access to whatever you want. You'll see yourself binging way less. And it's that fear of like, people are like, if I allow myself to have whatever I want, I'm just going to binge. I'm like, well, you're telling me that you're binging right now and you're, according to you, not letting yourself have what you want. So clearly that's not working as well. It's that self-awareness, you guys. People struggle with like recognizing what they're saying out loud. And you're like, well, you see that the opposite is not true. So clearly that's not working,
Tell me about, I need to know, is it a full size chocolate bar or a Halloween size?
Halloween size.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, that's
Pas de
easy.
problème.
Exactly. But the people that she probably works with don't do that often,
Yeah.
because she's more PT,
Yeah.
fitness instructor.
Protein.
Protein, yeah, for sure. But okay, let's talk about that then, because that's really what we wanted to talk to you about today. Is we're continuing this theme of diet behaviors, or things that can definitely trigger diet thoughts and make you feel like you're on a diet. So we just want to have those conversations with you. So far, we've talked about saying no because you want weight loss, like saying no to something or saying yes to something just for weight loss. That's a diet behavior. Doing exercises or eating food that you hate just for the sole purpose of weight loss. That is a diet behavior. And not allowing yourself to eat when you're hungry. That's another diet behavior, that you fear hunger because you either have always been told not to eat a certain time or to eat at a certain time. And you're kind of missing those hunger cues and fullness cues as well. So today we want to talk about calorie and macro counting. Ooh, calorie counting.
Calorie counting. It's, when
Hot
we made
topic.
this list, hot topic for sure. And it's something that still, I think we will always explain to people, because we say calorie deficit so often, they assume that what we mean is calorie counting. They think they're the one and the same, that they're the same thing. But calorie deficit is how anyone is going to lose weight. It is more energy going out than is coming in. Any diet that you follow and you lose weight, you created a calorie deficit.
Yeah. So calorie deficit is like a state of being. Your body is in a state of calorie deficit. It's not a diet. No, it's not it's a state. It's a thing. That's the part I want. Calorie counting is a diet mechanism or a strategy that you can use to lose weight. But calorie deficit is not a strategy. It's not a diet. You can't list it with keto and Weight Watchers and your weight loss. No, calorie deficit, it's a state of being that your body needs to be in to lose weight.
So I think people think they're one and the same, but they're certainly not. And calorie counting is a tool. So is shakes. So is counting points. So is whatever. These are tools that you can use to create a calorie deficit, to increase the likelihood that you created a calorie deficit.
Right. Just like everything else, it's like not eating when you're hungry. You're increasing your chances of being in a calorie deficit. Just like intermittent fasting, you're increasing your chances of being in a calorie deficit. But I think that if you can understand to the core that your body just needs to be in a calorie deficit and you are 100% in control of what that could look like, you don't get stuck in doing shit you don't want to be doing, whether it's intermittent fasting, counting points, or counting calories, or eating protein because you were told that it was better or best. You really sit there and you say, what do I want to do to create my calorie deficit? That's your way. That's what we want for you.
Absolutely. And when we sat down to make this list of diet behaviors that often people, go to, we were thinking about what you would do for the sole purpose of weight loss. So if you think about it, counting calories, other than maybe you're someone that, I don't know, there's some kind of medical condition, or you are an elite athlete, these are different people. Okay.
They have different goals. They're not trying to lose weight. They're not losing weight is not the goal. It's the better performance, or you get what I mean?
Exactly. So there's those people. Then there's us. If you are counting calories, I am sorry, you are doing that behavior for the sole purpose of weight loss. Yeah. No one's counting calories is who I want to be. That is something you are doing, a behavior that you are doing for the sole purpose of weight loss.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. I also think that so we've had people that kind of push back our thought process when it comes to calorie counting. And I don't care. I'm nope, I still believe for example, we've had a lot of pushbacks about meal plans, right? We've had that, we're really proud of not offering a meal plan, and we are loud about it. We have had a billboard about it, 10 years of no meal plans, in your face meal plans. That's how we feel about meal plans. And that's so different than the meal plan industry, the people that are selling meal plans, okay, are how else do you think that whatever? And I'm oh no, they're as in, it gets them upset because even those people selling the meal plans literally think that you need a meal plan to lose. they don't even trust you to be able to make your own decisions. And I think that because the industry has not trusted us to make our own decisions on how we could lose weight, they've also not educated us on how that works. We don't trust us. So you now think you need a meal plan. And now everyone just thinks this and everyone supports each other. But you know what? We're going to bring the conversation of like, you do not need someone else to tell you what to eat. You do not have to count calories to create a calorie deficit, because the calorie deficit is not calorie counting.
And that's the other piece, like just like meal plans, people think the same thing with calorie deficit. They really believe, or calorie counting, that they have, people tell me all the time, no, I have to count calories. I have to. The fact that someone thinks they have to count calories to successfully lose weight, I am not okay with. I am upset.
I am upset as well. And I am so sorry that you're being told that you have to count calories, that you have to have a meal plan. Like that for me, like we got like one particular business that literally went on their social media and was like, saying to people that they don't need a meal plan is bullshit. And they just definitely were upset with our like Tim Hortons, with our billboard. And I was like, oh, I am ready to fight this, because you need to recognize that that's the service you provide. And listen, the people that go see you, you tell them that they need that. You should be just so honest to say like, you don't need this, but I'm willing to provide you this service that can help you to whatever. But at the end of the day, we're not helping people recognize that what they're doing, they hate. And most people, when they're on a meal plan, they're just doing it for weight loss. They're just doing it for weight loss.
Even if it was true, what you told me, that you have to count calories to lose weight. If you hate it, you won't keep going. Yeah. So you're not going to keep the weight off. So even if it was the only way, which it is not, it's just so not productive.
I think that what's happening is people think that they need to be told things. Like if you tell me like, okay, well, that's a perfect example. If you tell me what to eat, I'll eat it. And they were like, no, like, don't you recognize past behaviors of when people tell you to do things, that's not really what's missing for you to behave in that sense. So like, I think there's like so many examples. Like a doctor could be like, you should stop smoking. That's really bad. You could die way earlier than what you should if you stop smoking. If you don't want to stop smoking, you're not going to stop smoking just because your doctor told you to. Like, don't you recognize that you have to be the one talking to you and making your own decisions for it to be true change in your life? And I think that that's when people are like, oh, I really want to talk with someone, right? Talk to yourself. What do you want out of your life? Because anyone else could tell you anything. And if it's not what you want, you might do it for 2 weeks. But if it's not what you want for real, and the changes you want to make and who you want to be, it's bullshit. It's not going to pay off. It's not going to it's not going to be sustainable. You're not going to make those changes.
No,
the fact there are still people, a lot of people that smoke right now. I think it's been pretty clear that's not what you should be doing, that it has no value to anyone's life, yet people are still doing it. So clearly, it doesn't matter what society pushes on you or what the doctor says or what it really, all that matters is what you push on yourself, the standards that you have for yourself. That's it.
And I want to just like acknowledge, because I know for some people, and depending on where you're at in your journey, listening to this, and we're like, you don't have to count calories. You don't have to count calories. You're like,
right.
But how? I want you guys to realize that like, it's not rainbows and butterflies. We're not like, go in your home and eat everything you want, anything you want all the time, and you're going to lose weight. Like we create calorie awareness with our choices. We create portion awareness. We listen to our hunger cues. So it's not like a calorie counting or nothing. It's like, no, there's a whole set of tools that we have available for you at Your Weight Loss that we're going to help you and show you how to do it. So it's not like we're doing nothing. We're just blindly opening our pantry. There's a thought that's going in there.
Absolutely. And I think that what's happening, I do believe that someone that is counting calories, like with a pen and paper, like when you open up and you're measuring and whatever, you have a purpose for a performance, either it's and weight loss. So if you have performance and you're like, I'm doing this for performance, right? And it's very interesting to me how you can use it in different ways. Like I see Dana using, like she definitely portions out her things, but for her, it's to make sure she's eating enough for her performance at the gym to grow, like whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, see how it's used differently by someone that is not overweight, that is clearly like using that she's not using it for like to punish herself. It's literally to get feedback, to get data. You know what I mean? And so because she has a goal and that is what she wants. Now people would be like, well, my goal is weight loss. Yes. But realizing that you're doing something that is it's also the relationship of what you're doing. I see her also going to my mom and she's not measuring things. Like she's like, oh, whatever. She also goes on vacation. She also she doesn't bring her weight, her scale, on vacation. It's that relationship with what you're doing. And it's just, I feel like 99.9% of people that are calorie counting, that look like us, that want what we want, are doing it for the sole purpose of weight loss.
100%. And we don't have a lot of time, but I want to just touch on the fact that we haven't even really touched on this, but guys, counting calories is just going to lead you to such disordered eating and thoughts around food.
Yes.
You're going to fear food that's higher in calories. You're going to have anxiety around food when you cannot calculate it. You're going to start playing that numbers game where you're like, ooh, okay, I can eat 1,300 calories a day. What if I did 12? Could I do that? And you get into, it's a game. It's a numbers game. You eat when you're not hungry because you have calories left. You don't eat when you are hungry because you're past your calories. Gross.
And I want you to know that just because a person has a certain look doesn't mean they have a good relationship with food. Like, I think it's really important that people think like, well, this person looks like this, so they clearly have a great relationship with absolument pas. You can be overweight or not overweight, and your relationship with food is completely different. So I do believe that you need to recognize that just because a person looks a certain way doesn't mean they have a good relationship with food. And chances are, if you've been dieting your whole life, that is what you should be working on. Not counting your food, working with a better relationship with food. And the minute you get out that MyFitnessPal and you're counting everything, you're not working on a better relationship with food right now. And that is exactly what you should be working on.
Oh, yes, girl. Louder for the people in the back.
Okay, you guys. So I do believe that your weight loss can add so much value to your life and to your relationship with food and your body and yourself and your life, honestly. And if you've been following us, if you see what the people are saying about their transformation, it's never just like, look at me, I have abs. Like, it's never about that. It's like, oh my God, I'm not the same person. Your weight loss has changed my life is something that is written often, probably once every single day on our group. And that's what we're doing. We're not, your weight loss made me thinner. No, your weight loss made me happier. Your weight loss made me realize my worth, but also how I can just have less noise in my brain about all the food and the weight loss and my journey. So please, 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 it's time. It's time for you to finish the year without the pressure of weight loss, because it is a time that is valuable to you to learn how to have a good relationship with all the little chocolates that are coming and the holidays. It would add so much value to your mindset. So again, 20% off with code YWWL20 on all memberships, 4 months plus. And I highly recommend the 4-month membership right now. It ends in 2 days. We only come out with that membership once a year. So make sure you join that pronto. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Pronto. Okay.
Pronto.
All right. We love you. We appreciate. Thank you so much. Stop counting calories. Is pretty much what we're saying.
Oh, yes. Stop.
Yeah. Stop. Okay. Bye.
Bye.